Hello, baseball fans. Welcome back to another game in the New York Yankees full season playthrough. We have dropped from first place. We are now in second place. Our bullpen imploded in the last game, and I felt today is a day to try to see if we can get some bullpen help, and we are going to give it a try. So we are going to go to our pitching staff, and if you've noticed, some of our guys have an ERA of 4.12, 6.7. It's this middle relief here that I'm going to see who I can trade away. He's got a 60 as a position. He's got 55 stuff, which isn't bad. And let's see his pitching stats. And I only really go by ERA. There's a lot of stuff here, like WHIP and WAR, and that I don't really understand too much. And it might hurt the team when I make these trades. And the thing is, he's got a 2.0 ERA. I mean, a 2.0, a 2.0 win-loss record. So maybe I should think about this. Let's see, Scott Effers. His ERA is not bad. He's not giving up. He's not giving up any runs, any earned runs anyway. How about Ian Hamilton? He's 4-4 with a 3.27 ERA. You know what I want to do too is I want to check something. I wanted to check the last game. So we lost. That was the last game in May. Do we have? Let's see here. Cruz gave up 3 runs. Weaver gave up 2. Hamilton didn't give up anyone. Didn't give up any runs in 2 innings. These guys, Cruz and Weaver. All right. Cruz and Weaver are 2 setup guys. Really? So you're the culprits, at least for the recent games anyway. All right, maybe I'll wait. I don't want to make any rash decisions based on a bad game. But, Cruz is supposed to be the closer when Devin Williams isn't available. And he's a setup guy. So these guys need to not give up any runs. These guys need to give up zeros. All right. I'm going to keep monitoring this. It's only the beginning of June, so I don't want to wait. But I don't want to wait that long either till it's too late. But I also don't want to make a knee-jerk decision based on one game. That was really, really frustrating to lose that game. All right, Schmidt coming in to pitch for the Yankees. Glasnow or Glasnow? I'm going to say Glasnow. No? Glasnow? Glasnow sounds better. All right, anyway, Glasnow's pitching to Volpe. If you're a Dodger fan, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let's get this game underway. This is game number 58. And we're starting in the month of June. In the merry, merry month of June. Yeah, I know that's not the song. I know it's May. All right, Glasnow pitches to Volpe, and Volpe very quickly runs to third and gets a triple. All right, Alec Bohm, our fresh new Yankee. This is his second game with us. He did get a home run in the last game. 1 man away. Here's Cody Bellinger, the belly. 2 men away. Come on, Jazzy J. Don't strand that runner at third, please. 1 man left on third, and Outman coming to the plate. Schmidt with his very first pitch. That's booted. Run around first, nobody out. Here's Hernandez. Runner goes. You're out. Hernandez. He walks. So that throw him out at second was. He's running. Get him. Fly ball to center. 2 men away. And Mookie Betts. He strikes out. That retires aside, going to the top of the second. And Goldilocks coming up. Goldilocks walks. Here's Ben Rice. He bunts. Runner goes to second. Successful sacrifice. 1 man out. Trent Grisham coming up. Runners on first and second. Everson Pereira. He's getting a lot of playing time with Judge being on the IL. 2 men away. And Reyes. Well, the inning started off with a promise. Ended up with a whimper. Here's Max Muncy. Max Muncy walks. Here's Smith. That's going to be a base hit. Will Muncy go to third? He will. He's chugging. First and third, and there's nobody out. Here's Edman. Edman strikes out. And Chris Taylor. 2 men away. Here's Rojas. That retires aside. Anthony Volpe hitting .338 with 30 RBIs and 8 home runs. He gets a ground ball to shortstop, and it gets thrown away. He's going all the way to second, I think. Yep, he makes it. He takes second on the throw. Here's Alec Baum. He strikes out. Here's Bellinger. Struck him out. Jazzy J. Chisholm. Struck him out. Going to the bottom of the third, here's James Outman. 1 away, Hernandez. 2 men away, here's Ohtani. He's hitting .294 with 14 home runs and 42 RBIs. It's a ground ball. Here's Goldilocks. That's a pop-up. 1 man down. Uncle Ben's Rice. That was booted by the shortstop. Trent Grisham, don't call me Junior. And Everson Pereira. Rice steals second. But it was all for naught. Here's Mookie Betts, bottom of the 4th. Mookie Betts walks. Runner goes. Betts steals second base. How many is that on the year? That's 8. And he got caught stealing 5 times. And he steals third base. There's 1 man out. That's going to score the run. And just like that, the Yankees are losing 1-0. They're trailing. We don't say losing, we say trailing. There's a bunt attempt, but he popped out. That retires the side. Going to the top of the fifth, it's going to be Reyes, Volpe, and Baum. The law offices of Reyes, Volpe, and Baum. We specialize in strikeouts at this law office. Wow, what a catch by the third baseman. Let's look at that. He had to jump for that one. Let's check that out. There's the replay. Yep. Okay, here's Baum. Bum, 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 bum. Slow grounder to short. He should get his man. He does. Bottom of the fifth. Los Angeles still leading 1-0. That's a base hit. Outman. He strikes out. Here's Hernandez. Get that lead runner. Yep. And Ohtani. Oh, good catch. Top of the sixth. 1-0 Dodgers. Here's Bellyache Bellinger. That's going to be a gapper. He makes it safely to second, and Jazzy J. Chisholm. Come on, man. Let's get the momentum here. We need a rally. One man away. Here's Goldilocks Goldschmidt. Runners on first and second for Uncle Ben's Rice. One man away. He gets plunked, and now the bases are loaded and a perfect opportunity to get a few runs here. Here's the not junior, Trent Grisham. That's a deep fly ball to left. That ball is gone. Trent Grisham, don't call me junior. Touch them all. You've just gone yard. And the Yankees lead 4-1. We're in the sixth. I just hope that our bullpen does not give this game away. Here's Pereira. He strikes out. Reyes. He strikes out. Okay. Here's Schmidt still in the ball game at 90 pitches. Ground ball to short. One man away. Here's Max Muncy. Max Muncy strikes out. Will Smith. Will Smith makes an out. That retires the side. 4-1. Here's Yates. I'm a little worried about the bullpen. One man out. Alec Baum. Bum, 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 bum. 2 outs. 3 outs. All right, let's see who comes in. He's hustling. Look at that. I got to get inside. I got to get in. I got to get in the dugout. Shoo. All right. All right, here's Tommy Edman. Efros is coming in. He's got a 2.61 ERA. Let's see if he can get through this without giving up a run. One man out. Here's Chris Taylor. Little pop up in the infield. 2 men away. Rojas. That's a base hit to right. Outman. Runner goes. This catcher, man. We need. This guy has to. I gotta check his arm out. We get a. I may have to try to find a better catcher, man. This guy gets giving up too many stolen bases. Here's Outman. Our bullpen strikes again. 4-2. And Hernandez. That's an infield single. Here's Ohtani. They walk him intentionally. Mookie Betts. That retires the side, but the Dodgers cuts the lead in half. Vesia coming in to pitch to Chisholm. One man away. Here's Goldilocks Goldschmidt. He strikes out. Uncle Ben's Rice. The Yankees still leading 4-2. Leiter Jr. coming in with that 4.12 ERA. Let's see, can you hold them? Your predecessor gave up a run. How many are you going to give up? Struck him out. One away. Will Smith. Will Smith walks. And Ben Rice, are you going to allow him to steal the base too? Hit by a pitch. Here's Taylor. He strikes out. 2 men away. All right, Leiter, you get a reprieve. Top of the ninth, we need some insurance runs. Grisham, 215 average, but he's got 8 home runs. He hit one today. It was a big one. Cue the Office quote. One man out. Pereira. We may have to also consider a replacement for Judge at right field. I don't think Pereira is doing the job. Here's Reyes. That retires the side. And we're going to get it to our closer, Devin Williams. All these trades that I were trying to make, they were all asking for Devin Williams. You're not getting him. All right, hold him down, bud. One man away. Put on your seat belts. Fasten your seat belts, I should say. 2 men away. Yeah, boy. Well, he can't beat us with a home run today, that's for sure. At least not in this at-bat. Pop up in the infield. And the game is over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. There's the game. There's the game information. Go down to the batting line score so you can see that. And the pitching line score and the game notes. And the player of the game is Clark Schmidt. Return to the game. All right. Leave the game. Any notes? We're going to finish today. Finish today. You have received a personal message. You've just been informed by your team trainer that Carlos Carrasco has suffered a setback in his recovery from a stiff back. It will now take at least 1 week until he is ready to play again. All right, so Carrasco is out. The 2025 edition of the Major League Baseball Draft Tournament, it's set to begin. It promises to be an outstanding event, and the action starts today with the following matchups. Let's see what else we got going. Oppenheimer. We're going to go against the Guardians. Let me check out the schedule. We got a 3-game set with them. Starting June 3, and June 4, and June 5. Then we go to Boston. Kansas City. We're going to be home for this, right? Because when you get the ampersand, the at, that means we're over there. We're away when we don't get it. All right. Yeah, the gray is home. Black is away. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's check the standings. We're still 2 games out of the division, but in first place in the wild card. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.